25th of February 2025, Tuesday, Crazy Market Talk with KEL at 9:15 a.m. Guys, thank you very much for coming in. Right, I'm actually doing my best. Even I'm overseas right now, I'm doing this for all of you. Hopefully, you guys will benefit from this. And based on your trading, last few days, I've been seeing that you guys are doing a pretty good job on your own. Well done. All right, so let's go into the market. Right, today, it'll be a short and simple one, because I do have another session with friends from overseas. Okay, let's go. Right, this is the Dow Jones. Now, Dow Jones is important to take note for today because it is a doji directional day. Doji directional day, okay? See that, DJDD. Okay, so what does it help? Simply put, if the market stays above OP, it'll be a buy. If the market stays below OP, it'll be a sell. It's as simple as that. But one thing to take note is the MLP today. The MLP is very near to the OP, and this morning it triggered the MLP and rebounded. I'll come to the 5-minute chart later. So that means the MLP has been tested. Hence, therefore, if the market stays above OP, the upside should be able to generate to this point here, 43,825. That's about 300 points from where we are right now. On the flip side, if the market breaks below MLP, which is the mid-level price, then there is a high chance the market will trip pivot 2, which is at 43,199. And if your eyes is sharp enough, you will notice that the low here itself is actually similar to the pivot 2. So if you are a trader, think about this. If someone has bought somewhere yesterday, where would you put the stop loss? 1, it'll be here, right? That was yesterday and the previous day low. 2, it will be definitely here. So I kind of believe that the market will likely push down to that particular point, 43,199 later tonight. Okay? With the KSI being red, there's a good chance the boys will push it down. You can see under now the retail has been still pretty bullish. Now, of course, again, some of you said, hey, KEL, is it because of indicator spoil? Now, think about this. KSI, you say spoil, KCX also say spoil, then what's the point of this? Now, you can see that usually this will actually happen if the market actually does this, whereby the selling has started moving, but the boys already sell and the retail haven't yet. You will notice that when the retail comes in, that is where the heavy selling will come. So you got my point now. So which means that retail now hasn't really entered the market yet to sell. And because of that, that means that if the market really starts selling, we may even see a lower level. And this lower level, there is a potential, okay? There is a potential to see that the MA200, 42,933 can be tested. And that is below the 43,000, a psychological level that I think the market may purposely prick and move on. All right, guys, all clear? If all clear, press number 2 right now. Okay. All right, let's go to the 5-minute chart, shall we? Okay, so this is a 5-minute chart of the Dow Jones. As you can see this morning, the market already purposely came down to MLP, stop here exactly, and rebound. So this again explained to you our MLP since at the age of 19-year-old under today, right? 30 years of history is still working fine. So this is why I say you have to give a lot of respect to MLP. So now it's above MLP, above OP, by right, we should see going up, okay? So this is by right, what should happen? Now, if the market do trade later, and one hit GTH and doesn't stay up, then the downside potential will be there. And take note once again, if the market fails to stay above KTR plus 1 and pulls back, then KTR minus 1 will be very, very high chance. Okay, all right, let's go to the next one, which is gold. Can you do me a favor? Can you do a short video for me? Short video. That's about, no, let's just hold, let's yeah. Take me for about 30 seconds in a way. Okay, guys, this is gold day chart right now. Now, gold basically is now in a very tight range. You can see there were a couple of dojis at the front, and now it's sideways. Now, one thing to note, this is going to be big because this coming inside this week, there's a PCE data. And in the PCE data now, everybody is saying that the data is milder than expected. So if the data is higher than expected, then of course things will change. Then gold may be pushed up because the chance of having interest rate to be cut In the near term, will be even lesser. So watch out for gold. I think gold may have the chance to see the 2980 this week if the PCE data really come out bad. Okay. At the same time, right now, you can see that the boys are still buying, the retails are still buying. There's no letting off. And today's upside will be this number, 2962 pivot 1 level. The MLP today is 2944, and that should be the very important base support. If the market breaks below 2944, we will see it coming down all the way to 2927. Now, someone asked me this question, Cal, is there a particular level that you think you'll really buy and hold? Well, definitely for sure, this number, 2899. If the market do come to 2899 and stay supported, of course, if you're going to dive in, then forget it. But if the market can stay above 2899, after touching it, I will definitely be buying over here. Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 3 right now. Okay, all right. So that is for gold. Now let's look at the next market. The next market I'm going to cover will be S&P 500, all right? Now S&P 500, you can see very clear, the KSI already turned red a couple of days ago, and that's where we call for sell, and you guys have profited from it. Excellent. So today you can see that there is a confluence of OP and MLP together around the same range, about 2989 to 260.6002, I think. Hold on a minute. Let me just take a look. Okay, 6002 exactly. So this 11 point to 12 points will be the main base for today. If the market can stay above OP, the first target will be 6004, pivot 1. Now that will mean that you're across MLP, right? Yes, that means that at 6004, I believe will be a strong resistance. But then again, if the market breaks below OP, you notice there's a freeway down. There's no support until when? Until here, which coincide with pivot 2. So today's KCB at 5930 and pivot 2, 5932 is a stack. And because it's a stack, that means that the market, very high chance, will be attracted towards it if the selling do come in. So that gave me a reason why today I felt that the Dow Jones maybe continue to the 4th down day. All right, hopefully I'm wrong, because for people who are long in the market, they'll hate me for saying this. But if this can come true, then that means that the market will sell, because one key reason is that the MA30 is on top of us. So when the MA30 is on top of us, the market is more towards or leaning towards the sell side. So you do not want to go against the trend. Okay, all right, if all clear, press the next number, that will be number 4. Now after this, we'll take a short break for 1 minute. We'll do the revision of what happened yesterday, yeah, as usual, yeah. Now I want to cover this market today, is something that I don't cover usually. It's a China market. Now, China A50 yesterday pulled back, all right, while the market actually, KSI stays red. So again, this speaks volume that our KSI got nothing to do with price action. So if you ask me, if there's going to be any more selling, I would love the China A50 to come down to somewhere here, where this point is. I give you a number now, 12993. Now, if China A50 do come down to this number, I think it's a good time to look into the buy side. Okay, to look into the buy side. Now, do note one thing, the MA30 and MA200 is actually stacked below us. So which means that overall itself, the trend is bullish, although basically if you look from the left to right, you would think it's bearish, right? But from the right to left perspective, it's actually bullish. So if the market do come down to 12993 and stabilize, we can see it going back up again. So this one will be a longer term trade. So watch out for this, and that's why I'm sharing this with you, yeah? Okay, all clear? If all clear, press number 5. Okay, the last market I want to cover will be the Hang Seng market. Now, again, the same thing, this market, I didn't cover much recently because it's a bull market, so I don't point covering it. All right, so you can see the same thing, right? MA30, MA200, all stacking below. There's a KCB here itself for the Hang Seng, and that is 21998, all right? I want to buy my Hang Seng somewhere around here. So if the Hang Seng do fall to this particular point and stabilize and stay supported, that means it stay above it. Then you can buy. Okay, it has to stay above it. Right, when I say stay above, it means that it hits the market level, the KCB, and then it rebound and you buy above the line. Do not buy when it's below the line or it's when it's going down. Please, you don't want to catch a falling knife. So this one, 21998, please keep it somewhere, write it somewhere, scribble somewhere to remind yourself, if the Hang Seng do come down to this particular point, we are looking for a potential buy signal. All right, all clear? If all clear, press number 6. Okay, guys, we'll now stop here for a while. We'll take a short 1-minute break. We'll come back to revise what happened yesterday. All right, thank you. Yeah.